If you're looking for a great place to buy your toys, Kokis has a great range of figures, including your favorite ones from Hiya toys like Godzilla, King Ghidorah, the female Muto. Get 6% off in all your purchases with my discount code. Use RubiGamingx to get all your favorite figures much cheaper than anywhere else with fast shipping. Link in the description down below. This also means you don't have to wait for those long releases from the US. You can get everything much faster and exactly the same time that Hiya Toys releases their figures from their end. So what are you waiting for? Use the link in the description, apply the code to get everything much cheaper. It's highly recommended. Thank you for watching the video. Who's excited for Hiya Toys Godzilla x Kong? We talked about monster art in those past few videos. Now it's time to change the subject onto Hiya Toys. What are your expectations for the newer Godzilla, the Kong, and other figures that we could possibly see? Something very interesting, this year marks the first time Hiya Toys and Monster Arts face off against each other, actually competing for the first time for the newer Godzilla, newer figures for the upcoming movie. We're not talking about past figures like Godzilla King of the Monsters, Godzilla vs. Kong 2014, and you get the idea. No, this time around things are different. Things are going to get intense between them. Both of them want to obviously grab as many fans to purchase their products, and they want to bring out the very best products that they can. Officially, Monster Arts has kicked off their product for Godzilla x Kong, releasing their versions, and it was a disappointment for most of us. Now, for me, my expectations are a little bit higher for Hiya Toys, since they are known to be delivering really accurate figures with new designs, always listening to fans. So it is natural for me and multiple fans out there within this community to have our expectations higher as to actually see a new Godzilla for the 2024 version. Those would be their regular forms. We are expecting to at least see some visual changes with the paint job, sculpture wise, because believe it or not, Kong does have a visual change in this newer film, and even Godzilla, they can always remodel his sculpture, add new articulation. But the real battle begins when we see the evolved version of Godzilla, Scar King, Shimu, and the upgraded Kong. We can all agree that's where the major differences are going to be noticeable between their regular forms and their upgraded forms. And just visually talking with both companies, right? When we think about it, they are in a way forced to give us a completely new design, a new paint job, new everything, new articulation. So it's going to be interesting how both companies envision their design. Not only that, but as well like accessories that could play a major role as to where people go with Monster Arts or Hiya Toys. Personally, I've already made my decision. I'm waiting to see what Hiya Toys has to offer, but I'm keeping my expectations very low for Monster Arts, and anything can change. Now let's focus more on Hiya Toys since this video is supposed to be about them. I think the pivotal point about this, how they can actually win this battle, is if they strike Monster Arts back or they surprise fans showcasing that they are going to be offering you Evolved Godzilla first and Scar King, Shimu, and they show off their Kong to be the upgraded version. That's a guarantee. Most fans are going to go towards Hiya Toys over Monster Arts. If at that time Monster Arts hasn't released or announced anything with their Evolved Godzilla or Shimu, Scar King, Hiya Toys has this battle sort of won. If they choose to deliver the upgraded and the newer monsters that everybody wants to see and everybody wants to have in their collection, rather than going with the older versions like Monster Arts did, delivering you the classic legendary version of Godzilla and Kong, if Hiya Toys was to say, you know what, we're going to do different this time, we're going to give what fans have been asking, let's deliver and showcase and announce our Evolved Godzilla, Shimu, Scar King, and Kong. And just imagine to just put off like the cross on Monster Arts, right? Wouldn't it be wonderful if they gave you accessories? Like, that would be a W. No way that anybody would be hating on that. And I would give a lot of respects to Hiya Toys for actually taking the initiative of giving you the newer versions instead of giving you something that most of us have. And I have a feeling that they might do that. So far, they've been using the classic legendary version of Godzilla. It would make sense for them to step away from that and deliver something fresh out of the box, fresh announcements. I mean, they're doing Godzilla 2014. They pretty much have done all of the versions of Godzilla that we could possibly have with the same model, speaking from 2014 to 2019 and 2022. Yeah, it would make sense for them to step up and say, you know what, we're delivering you guys the newer versions. So yeah, that's my expectations for Hiya Toys. I'm expecting a lot of great things from them. And even if they choose to go with the older versions, at least I'm expecting to see noticeable differences between them. Another reason why I think Hiya Toys might do this, look at their timeline. Within a year, they have released a lot of MonsterVerse figures, and they've done figures that other companies don't even dare to touch, like the female Mutos, the Skullcrawler, the Skull Island Kong. Another fact, we know that Hiya Toys is not shy of making big figures like other companies. Look at Ghidorah. They deliver a fantastic figure with such accuracy. And if Shimu is really supposed to be that big and Scar King, wouldn't it be amazing if they scale perfectly with the counterparts? Like, just imagine a giant Shimu, a big Scar King, scaling perfectly in figure form. I think that would be absolutely perfect. And with accessories, his atomic ice breath, or Scar King having his accessories like the whiplash and other things, I think Hayato's pretty much has this locked down. Now, as far as we know, they also have the license for Classic Godzilla, so this year we can definitely expect a few surprises with their classic monsters. We don't know if they have the license to do like other monsters besides Godzilla, like Destroyer, Biollante, Mechagodzilla, Space Godzilla. Wouldn't that be amazing if they actually have the full license to do all Toho monsters in general? That would be a fantastic thing. And also the Monsterverse, there's a lot of monsters that still are desired by fans, like Behemoth, Mechagodzilla. I've seen a lot of people just ask about Mechagodzilla nonstop, like, when is Mechagodzilla coming? When is this coming? And on top of that, we also have Monarch Legacy of Monsters, the anime side of things. They have a lot of room to work with when it comes to the Monsterverse, Toho things. So in general, I expect this year to be fantastic, and last year was fantastic as well. I mean, we're eating pretty good to be a Godzilla fan. Now, I'm sure you saw the images. Those are made by me. Those are my takes on how, it would have been nice to have gotten a Monster Arts that would be redesigned, upgraded, or the Evolve Godzilla from Monster Arts as well. And from Hiya Toys, let me know in the comments down below, what are your expectations for Hiya Toys and Monster Arts? And in the near future, do you think there's a possibility Hiya Toys could potentially decide to upgrade their articulation to add even more, extend beyond their range, and actually compete and get closer to the level of Monster Arts, where they have the same amount of articulation, more details, bigger sizes, but the prices could be increased? Would you be okay with that if they actually got to the level of Monster Arts, talking about articulation and accuracy in terms of what they already do? I think most of us would be happy, definitely, and it would be a big breaking point between both companies. I think this year it's going to be very interesting to see how they face off against each other, what companies decide to do, because it's not only about Monster Arts and Hiya Toys. Don't forget, we have X Plus, Playmates, Banpresto, lots of new companies coming in. I heard something about 03 or 30, I don't know, and Imagine Dragons or Image Dragons, something like that. There's a lot of new companies acquiring the license for Godzilla X Kong, so expect a lot of amazing things. And let me know, what figure are you most looking forward to? The classic versions of Godzilla and Kong, or are you most excited for the evolved version of Godzilla, or even better Shimu and Scar King alongside the others. It's going to be interesting what they do, what they offer in terms of articulation, packaging. Super exciting. Now, let me know in the comments down below. I love to hear your guys' thoughts, what you think about this whole topic. Recently, the support on my channel with the past videos have been amazing. Thank you guys. I can't thank you guys enough for all the amounts of likes, agreeing with me, the amount of support behind the comments, seeing each other just, getting together as a community is truly beautiful, and hearing your guys' thoughts, hearing the cons and pros, and actually people that put some thought into this and talk about this topic. I really appreciate all of that, and I would love to continue to hear your guys' thoughts. Don't forget that sharing the video helps me a lot. Right now, my videos are not being monetized, so the best that you guys can do to help me is sharing the videos on social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere. As long as you share the video, comment down below, like the video, it pushes my videos more to the algorithm out there on YouTube. It tells YouTube that you enjoy this type of content, and it also tells me that you enjoy these topics, and it pushes me to do more content like this. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, if you're looking to buy Hiya toys, don't forget to use my discount code with CoKiss. They have amazing shipping, really fast. In some countries it's free, and like always, they get their figures before the US. So if you really don't want to wait for those figures to get shipped out from other companies and you keep on getting them delayed and keep on waiting, CoKiss has you covered. Honestly, great company, great support. They're very cool. They have a great group on Facebook. So go check them out. Thank you for watching the video.